So we're looking at the D-Link Omna 180 Cam HD. This is, as of the recording of this video, the only camera that is actually HomeKit compatible. So see there? Works with HomeKit. This is a 180-degree camera. It does night vision. It is a full 1080. This does not require a subscription service, which is got its benefits and its drawbacks. Both of those. We serve alerts and alarms, record, built-in microphone and speaker, two-way, night vision. Everything seems to point that this is a good box. So let's take a look at this. We'll open this up and add it and see what that experience looks like. So here I am. I'm just going to open this guy. Nice box. There you can see this is all foam. That's really packed in there tight. It means it did not bounce around during the packing, which is a good thing. So this is not a battery operated camera. There we go, the instructions with the smart, the HomeKit code on it. If you're experiencing issues, contact D-Link. So okay, good. So here is the D-Link camera. It's pretty heavy. And we'll take the lens cover there off. So again, this is not battery operated. This is going to plug in. It's going to be a mini USB, micro USB, I believe is what that is. So standard interface. Does come with the cable. Does come with the adapter. So this is good. You're going to have to plug it in somewhere where it is plugged in full time. So that's one of the things that you're going to have to be aware with this guy, is you're going to have to connect it to somewhere close to power. So this is interesting. The power on this guy has a little adapter here, so I'm sure this is going to be able to be international. So depending on where you buy this, I'm assuming you're going to get the appropriate international plug. Just going to slide in there. And now this is North American compatible. So I'm going to plug this in and turn the camera on. So here we are. This is plugged in now. You can see it's got the lights have started, so it's in startup mode. The other thing that you can see that's kind of nice here is this is really, really well put in there. So this is not just a generic USB cable. This is locked in. You can actually hold this guy up without much problem. So now that we've got this, our camera plugged in and started, we're going to flip over to the iPad and add this into HomeKit and see what that experience looks like. So here we are on the Apple Home app. This is the native app. We're going to add the accessory, which is the D-Link Omna camera. We're going to press on the plus button and say add accessory. The camera is already plugged in. We're going to say, wait till this comes in. There we go, Omna 180 Cam HD. Tap on that, add accessory to network. We're going to say yes, allow that. And now I'm just going to put my HomeKit code in front of the camera here. And this is going to be automatically transferring the settings that my iPad is connected to over to the camera without me having to do any pre-shared key or WPA2 or anything like that. I don't have to worry about that. It's just going to automatically transfer the wireless settings of the network I'm currently connected to, which is my home network, over to the Omna camera. So it's pretty important that you're connected to the right network when you're doing this. So it looks like this failed the initial pairing. That's not unusual in my experience with the Wi-Fi devices. The Bluetooth seems to be a little bit better at making sure that pair happens the first time. So we're going to click dismiss on this. We're going to add an accessory again. So we're going to try to add this again. We're back in the Home app. I have rebooted the camera completely, unplugged it, and plugged it back in, waited for the orange light to flash. We're going to say add accessory now. Should appear here in a second. I'm going to allow that. We're going to show it our HomeKit code. Now we're going to try to pair again and see if this works this time. There we go. Our accessory is added and ready to use. Awesome. So now the Omna 180, I don't like that name. I'm going to call it Living Room Camera. And we're going to put that location into obviously into the living room. You can tell by the name. I'm going to go next. So we got a motion detector here. So this is going to be exposed as another sensor. So living room motion detect. We're going to call it a detector. It's a living room. Okay. I'll include that in favorites just for fun. Here we are in the D-Link provided Omna app. So we're going to take a quick look around here. This is my home. I'm going to go into all accessories here. Okay, tap on central ball to leave. Awesome. Living room camera. Let's do a live view. So this is where we can start playing around with things like recording to the internal SD card. Like access to my... Not sure if you can hear this in the background, but this is about 3 feet away from me. So you can hear a little bit of an echo. That's because this is a two-way microphone. Interesting. So we'll close this down. We'll look at settings. Accessory name, living room, include in favorites. I will include that in my favorites. Motion detection is on. SD recording is on. Time zone. So we'll make sure we put this in the right time zone. Eastern time. We'll look for a firmware upgrade. Firmware is current, and that's that. So again, a little bit of trouble with the setup. Kind of is what it is sometimes. I would definitely recommend, if you have any trouble with it, do what I did before banging your head. Unplug it, plug it back in, wait till the amber light goes. So I've been living with the D-Link Omna 180HD camera now for a couple of weeks, and I'm happy with it, but it's just not the security device that I was hoping it was going to be. It's pretty expensive for the value I think that I'm getting from it. The camera is nice to have, and it's the only HomeKit compatible camera right now in the market, so they can charge a premium. If there were others out there, I don't know that they could charge the price that they're charging for this, to be honest. It is a nice device that I can have. I can check in on my kids when I'm away. I can do two-way audio to ask questions of people who are home. That's nice. But as a security device that I was kind of hoping for, doesn't really meet what I was looking for. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.